Hi, this is Daniel Parker with USARK Florida. We have a big FWC Commission meeting coming up in the next few days, May 10th and 11th in Miami, Florida. Now, some of you may have never been to an FWC Commission meeting, and I know a lot of reptile keepers are planning on attending based on recent events, but you should understand a little bit about how a commission meeting works. So a commission meeting is where the FWC commissioners, who are appointed by the governor, their political appointees, get together and vote on rules and regulations which are created by FWC staff. So staff creates the rules and the FWC commissioners vote on them. Now, technically, according to the Sunshine Law, the commissioners and staff are not supposed to discuss FWC business not in view of the public, so outside of these meetings. In fact, even the FWC commissioners themselves are not supposed to discuss FWC business with each other without documentation that the public is able to see. FWC has put out an agenda for this meeting. They usually follow the agenda, but the Chairman Barreto, may always move items around if he sees fit.
Okay, we're going to break for lunch.
So be very aware that there's a possibility that that can happen. For most items on the agenda, FWC staff will make a presentation. Afterwards, usually the public will have the opportunity to comment, though in the case of this meeting, they're not letting reptile keepers comment on Operation Viper. But generally, the public will have the opportunity to comment after the staff presentation. After the public speaks, if it's an item requiring action, the commissioners will take some time to discuss, and then they will vote on the item. Now, recently, it seems that the commissioners almost always vote unanimously. Chairman Rodney Barreto will look right and look left, and he'll say, "Are we all good to go?" And everybody will vote yes, and they'll move on.
So, seeing no discussion, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Okay, that passes.
It would be nice to see a little bit more debate and a little more consideration of stakeholder input, but that just seems to be the way it works lately. Now, I encourage you to comment on any items that you have strong feelings on. So whether it's fishing regulations or regulations of wildlife management areas, if you have an opinion on that, you as a member of the public are allowed to comment. The agenda item that most of you will be concerned with is happening on the morning of Thursday, May 11th. That's first thing in the morning, and that is the non-native species rules. So this is FWC's whitelist proposals. If you want to comment on that, you have to sign up to comment before that item has begun. The meeting starts at 8:30 in the morning, so you need to sign up before 8:30, preferably long before that, to ensure that you're allowed to speak on that item on the agenda. To sign up, you need to see FWC staff who will be stationed in the hallways outside the meeting. They're usually very friendly people. Tell them what item you're going to speak on, and they will put your name in. I would recommend that you are with USARK Florida or Florida Reptile Industry or Reptile Keeper. And that's important because they show that on the board, and it looks really impressive if we have a lot of people that are speaking on our behalf on the big screen during the meeting. There is a chance, we hope this won't happen, but there is a chance that an item could be moved. We're very concerned that Chairman Barreto could decide to move that item from Thursday morning to Wednesday afternoon if the meeting is somehow running ahead in schedule. So just be aware that there's a possibility that that could happen. That would be very unfortunate because we know that most of the people are coming in for Thursday, including the TAG committee members themselves. So it would be very unfair if they were not allowed to comment publicly on this item that all of them have been speaking about with the commission for a year and a half now. If you want to speak on Holy Thursday Massacre, you need to speak on that at the end of the meeting in items not on the agenda. But you have to sign up for that by 9:30 a.m. Thursday, May 11th. So you can sign up the day before during the meeting, or you can sign up before 9:30 a.m. on Thursday, but not after that. So if you don't sign up by then, if you just show up in the afternoon and want to speak, they're not going to allow you to speak. This is your opportunity to make your voice heard. Now, you may not believe that the commissioners or staff are listening to what we say, but still, presenting those comments publicly is important. For instance, in our lawsuit against FWC right now, the fact that they cut off public comments and they moved people up that were for their proposals, and they moved reptile keepers down in the queue that were against their proposals, those are all parts of our lawsuit. So just you being there and commenting is very important.
You get to see the whole picture, and then you can actually make informed decisions on this rather than just getting bits and pieces. And
I take a little exception to that, but I got to tell you something. You're welcome to email me anytime you want to send us information.
Yeah, we
Okay,
have.
So that's it. You don't need to chastise our staff.
I'm not chastising them.
They're impartial. They're impartial.
You are allowed to ask the commissioners questions during your comments. So if you're looking for something to say, I might recommend that you just ask the commissioners if they will commit to immediately ending the euthanasia of captive animals. And that will make a very powerful statement. They may not respond to you, but their silence will be very powerful. So if you're not sure exactly what to say, I would recommend just asking that question of the commissioners. Hope to see you there.